Hey, once again, it's your boy Daddy for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another map making video. Let's get to it. Alright, guys. So, we is just going to pick up from where we left off. And, let's get her done. So, I think we did all the text. Oh, no, we didn't. We had to do, we did that. I think we got it all, actually. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll throw a little water down here on the bottom. And then I'm going to grab some rocks. And then we're going to line this road right here with rocks. And then before I start putting the rocks in that on this back wall, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this mine out right here. I'm not sure what I'm going to put there yet. It's going to either be rock, blast, or sand or something. But I'm thinking we'll take this section right here. And then I think I'm going to make it to where it ramps up. So you have a ramp right here up, and then it'll tie into this road right here. And then we'll kind of do something like we did right there, right here. So I want to figure out how we're going to do this, and then we'll start putting our rocks down. So maybe we'll keep this height right here. I just got to remember what it was. What was it? Control R. Let's slide this back a little bit. Right here. Get that out of our road so we can see what we're doing. Maybe we'll slide this back a little bit. And Control R, I believe. Control R. You know what? It doesn't work sometimes when you're too far away from it. Let's try it again. Control R. There we go. Now it's working. All right, cool. Cute. All right, let's run with this height right here. All right, and then we got to put this to replace. Replace. And again, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do here. Bit rate's dropping a little bit. All right, well, let's start right here. I want to keep this wide enough. Excuse me, wide enough so we can put rocks in that along that edge there. Oh, you know what? It's like, why ain't it working? We gotta turn this up a little bit. There we go. Now it should do something. There we go. Let me go back. Because I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. See, that's coming up out of there already. It's actually going uphill right there. But that's okay, though. Because we might actually have a road that runs across right here. Right there where it's coming up. We'll just have a road running across there, and then we'll just split that right here. So this will be one, and then this will be one. I could just take the whole thing and make that whole thing one pit, but I don't know, we'll see. I was going to stream a little bit sooner there, but I was working on the merch store, added a few things, customizing. I made some bath towels, and I was trying to do the book bag, but it wouldn't let me change the color, the thread color, so I just abandoned that for now. So I did the book bag, or the bath towels. Oh, a mouse pad. And I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't remember. Drop that down a smidge. I'll make you guys with a little bit of music. Nah, I'm gonna put some real music on. All right. Go. So I'm gonna have to find out which map has like the yellow safety fence, the safety netting, because I want to put some yellow safety netting up around a couple spots. It'll just add to it. I just gotta find it within the files. I gotta find a map that has it, and then actually find it within the files of the map. That way I can pull it from that map and bring it into our map here. Sounds easy enough, right? Probably won't be. Alright, so that's really shooting us uphill right there. So it's either we're going to have to take it down another notch, or we'll have to build this road up to where this road will be up higher, and then so it'll come up off this road and then kind of go up a little hill and then come across here. And then maybe we could do the same thing like we did here. We'll put a bridge. Take you. So we'll put a bridge across here, and then you can go from this pit over into the other pit. Sounds like a plan to me. So I got this wheel in the road. Tell you, let's pop that off of there real quick. Let's get this wheel out of the road since we're not really playing. And we'll get this out of our way, because we won't do it like that. Because whenever I lean up, it's pinching my face off, I'm sure. studio lights is falling. Alright. Cool. Let's get to it. Alright. Now I got some room. Not hiding behind the steering wheel. Alright, so now I gotta figure out what we're gonna do here. Like for sure what we're gonna do here. I think that'll be alright if we jump uphill. So this will be our first bench. Matter of fact, I wanted to make a ramp right here. So I wanted to make a ramp right here that'll pull us from this pit and put us up on this road. Let's see. I don't want it out too far into the pit though. So we're probably gonna have to. Let me finish taking this over. See how that works for us. I think it'll be all right though. So let's go ahead and finish that and just see what we end up with. I'm sure it's going to jump up even higher. Yeah, it's jumping up pretty darn high. But I think we'll be alright. Whenever we make that next bench, then we'll make this rocky or something. Rocky Balboa. Did I put some music on? Yes, I did. See, I can't hear it. It's all for you. I do it all for you. Alright. Except for this map, I'm making it for me and you. So it's gonna be pretty cool, guys. I'm liking it. See, I could probably cut this in a little bit more. I just gotta leave it wide enough so we can put rocks there. We'll have like rocks lining it so nobody falls off. I'm going to, like I said, I want to find that. I don't think it's on here. Anybody that doesn't know, we got the big Home Depot over there. Yeah, but I want to get that orange safety net fencing. We'll put it here and there. All right, so now we got to go to smooth real quick. Not that one. So we got to open this up way too much. Knock that down to 1. Knock that down to 1. And that one there. And then we got to take this replace, make it a smooth. Knock that back down. Grab our brush. Let's get to it. Gotta move a little bit closer. It's not wanting to work over there. And maybe we'll make this a rock wall, like on that side. So this cut will be high. It'll all be different heights. And that's good. To bring out the realism. And this will be just the the first bench right here. Just a nice transition. Might have turned the strength down a little bit too far, but that's okay. I didn't want it to be too crazy. Where you just barely tap the button and it really shoots down there. Let's hit it at a different angle now. Let me do a pop out here. Can't get a hold of it. Bold Robin. For some reason, I did not see your chat there, buddy. I'm sorry. So much better sculpting and painting than you. I don't know. I do what I can, buddy. Alright, see if I can drag this across here. Yeah, for some reason I could not see that chat, bud. There we go. Now it's showing up. Cool. I don't know why it wasn't showing up there. I did a pop out and drug it across the screen and then restored it and it worked. So, alright, cool. I appreciate you supporting. I don't mind when people don't talk, but you know, after a while, just sitting here talking to yourself, you run out of things to say. So, I do appreciate it when people do talk. Gives me something to talk about, so I ain't talking to myself. But yeah, I mean, it's coming along. This is our dirt pit. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I'm gonna do a little something here, just so it isn't looking. It's just all bland. It's bland, I guess. I'm gonna put some rocks back there, you know. Might make this a little bit skinnier. We'll line this with rocks. But I want to go ahead and at least get this next pit formed. And then we'll jump back to that. Yeah, I did a good job here. I think I did a good job here making these two roads there. Once we put grass and stuff in there, it'll look good. I believe. I hope. Hit this at a different angle. I might have turned the strength down just a little bit too much. Right, let me bump that up. Watch now, it'll be too crazy. Check it out. Now, yeah, it'll be like a little four-way intersection here. Something like that. Alright, now let's jump over to this side and get this side smoothed down a little bit. Wow, it's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Tell you what, let's go back to replace real quick. And let's bring this over just a little bit more. And then jump back in right there. Alright. Here. Yeah, so I don't have no big game plan. I mean, I had an idea mainly of what I wanted to do, but right now we're just kind of going with the flow, and it's working out for us so far. As long as it stays doing that. I got a basic idea of what I want to do though. The only bad part is having to, like, things you want that's not in the map that you're working on, is having to go to other maps and pull that stuff, because you got to search the files and actually find it within the files to be able to pull it to the map you're working on. It's a pain in the neck sometimes, but oops. If you actually want it bad enough, you'll go through the headache of doing it. See, this part right here, this part here is going to be weird. Excuse me. Just hopefully it works out for us, that's all. It's mainly this piece right here where the road's going. That's what we really got to work on. Because we just came up with this idea. Yeah, we just came up with it. Our road's gonna be able to. Oops, what happened? That's just a little back road right there. So we'll cut through somebody's property. Is that sell point? All right, so we'll cut through there, and you'll be able to jump up on there like that. We could actually make a road right off this main road here too. Come up over these rocks and onto this road. We could do that too. All right, buddy. Yeah, Bold Robin. 2007. It's all right, buddy. I know the feeling. Sometimes I'm up way past when I'm supposed to be sleeping, working on this because I got an addiction. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping in, though, for sure. I need to start scheduling it out, but I never know when I'm gonna be on. So I hate to say, oh, I'm gonna be streaming this day at this time and then not be able to. And I don't want to do that. I mean, I know it's just as bad not scheduling, but I'll get a system worked out sooner or later. I'd actually turn the strength up a little bit more. See if it doesn't help us out a bit. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to as soon as I'm done here, guys. I'm going to, oh, it depends on how late we are here, but I'm going to go over to Twitch, try to stream for a little bit over on Twitch. We're on Jack Pine. Yeah, Jack Pine map. Doing some logging and some road building. Logging it out and then building some roads with stone and the bulldozer over on Jack Pine. Check it out. It'll be it's Triple D Gaming 01 on Twitch. Somebody stole my name. Yeah, somebody already had my name, so I had to go with Triple D Gaming 01. Yeah, once we're done here, I'm gonna try to jump over there and work on that a little bit. See, this road right here might be leaning to the right a little too much, but we'll check it out. We'll fix it later. For the main thing, the main part we got in there, it may have a little bit of a lean there. Alright, so let me see. Tell you what we'll do real quick. I ain't really too worried about it right this moment, but we'll go ahead and build that up a little bit. It's kind of crazy, but it'll be okay. Once we smooth it out, it'll be alright. I just wanted to get it to where it's pregnant. Just want to get it to where it ain't such a lean on that side. Yeah, that's way better. Nice transition. Tree. Can knock that up a little bit right there as well. Bump it up, bump it up. All right, now smooth it out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not too bad. Better than what it was anyway. All right. Now, let's take a look at it. It looks weird because of the goes from grass to dirt there. It looks like a hump, but I don't think it is. Alright, we'll work on that a little bit better later here. Let's see. That's what I want to do right here. Same thing I did over there. Just bump this up a little bit. Bump it up, bump it up. Alright, now should be okay. Good enough for now, just for now. Alright, now let's go back to this. We might have to change the whole game plan here. I don't know yet. Alright, now let's work on I'm gonna make this a little bit skinnier, and then like I said, I wanted to bring a road down off of here. I was going to bring it straight down, but this here will be our bench because we're going to make another cut down into here. So I might actually take it and it'll come here and then kind of do like a little wraparound. Alright, and then this bench right there will get a little bit wider, so it'll keep going around, or you could turn up to go up the hill, so it'll be like a split right there. So we gotta go back to replace, shrink that down a little bit, and open that. I think we're still on the same height. Yes, we're still on the same height. The only problem is we turn the strength down, so we're gonna go back up to strength. I wish there was less strength for each individual thing, so you didn't have to keep changing it like that, but it is what it is. And we'll make this a little more narrow. We just gotta leave it because I wanna be bringing the 795 rock truck across here. Maybe, I don't even, it probably won't even fit across that bridge, so maybe not. But I gotta leave it wide enough to get to put the rock up there and then still be able to drive on that road. So that's the game plan. Smooth that back out because I just messed that up. Alright. Uh-oh. Wrong button. Alright. The wrong button will get you. Get you in trouble there real quick. Alright, so let's we'll knock this in just a hair right here. Could leave that as a little pull in there, but I'll knock that in just a hair. Alright, now we're gonna start bring this down as a ramp. Alright, so what we're going to do is get a little bit closer to the action. I think that's going to work out pretty good though, guys, because we have to come in here, and then instead of having to come out of the pits and then come all the way around to get up here somewhere, we'll just be able to jump right up on this ramp here and exit. Let's get a little bit closer. We'll make this other ramp right here. Like I said, I was going to have it come straight down like this, but because our benches will be in here going around, we're going to have to bring it off at an angle and have it follow this bench. So when you're coming around this bench, you can jump up there. Only bad thing is you'll have to be coming in this direction to get on it, but it is what it is. Okay, let's pull out this, and now this time we'll be adding on purpose. Wow. Should have turned that strength down just a smidge. Alright, so now we're going to have to go to smooth instead of replace. Not remove. Subtract smooth. There we go. And yeah, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to go ahead and back that up because I don't want it to pull that hill down right there. Probably gonna have to add to it again. Just gotta get this basic shape down here. Let's move to the other side. That's the idea, but I don't want it to be that steep. It's pretty steep. So I gotta start dropping it down from way back here. Okay, so let's fill this in right here. Man, it just goes crazy. Should just be using the replace tool because that would make it a lot easier. Uh-oh. Don't do that. All right, now let's go ahead and Control R this. And then let's replace from here. We'll get to the basic layout. Alright, now we're really going to start dropping it down sooner. So let's subtract. Grab this square brush. Alright, hopefully this works. I'm sure I'm gonna have to mess with it a couple times to get it, because it always wants to drop the outside down. And I should have turned the strength down. Let me back that up. Alright. Let me put the round brush back on. And move. Move it. Move it. Move it. Yeah, we gotta get it a little bit wider. Because it always wants to, especially if you're at the edge with it. Yeah, we gotta get that a little bit wider. Alright, so replace. Not that. Alright. Oh, that's why. There, you gotta control R first. Alright, now let's bring this out. A little bit wider. Alright, well, let's control R this. Bring this out. That's what I want, but I went in a little bit too far with it. Alright, let's control R. Gotta control R that next height there. Right here. Control R. Bring this out. Just bring it in right there. Alright, then let's control R this right here. This. Zoom back. Looks like crap, right? We'll fix that. All right. Control R. All right, now smooth. And then we gotta turn the intensity down. Because it tends to get a little bit crazy. Alright. Mara's falling asleep, guys. Alright. I will just do it smaller here so it ain't grabbing that hillside. See, what I should do too is I should technically even make this a little bit wider than what I did. That way we can put some rocks on the edge of this too. Combine this with rocks. So hit right here needs to be a little bit wider. Control R that. You guys didn't see that. We gotta go up a little bit higher. So that ain't happening. Alright. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. Let's go ahead and control R this. Bring this out a little bit more too. Right there. Then we'll grab this height right here. Control R that. Bring that out a little bit more. And then control this. It's a little bit, well, a lot bit wider than what I wanted it to be because it's cutting in, but it'll be okay. All right, now back to smooth. There it is. Let's get this smoothed out. Let me zoom in because I think I don't want it grabbing that hillside right away. I want to keep this like a high wall right there, at least the lower section of it. It's hard to get placed right where you want it. I think I might take the road right there and just bring it down so far and then have it fade out into dirt or rock or whatever we're going to have here. Not 100% sure yet. If you got any ideas, let me know. We will most definitely consider them. But the idea, for sure, that's dirt. And I was going to try to get coal. I was going to try to get coal into this map. We got rock, blast, asphalt, cracked, sand. So we could do sand over here too. Yeah, the normal stuff. But I was going to try to get coal and marble. But I don't know if it'll let me have that many fruit types in one map. So, well, I know it'll let me have that many fruit types in one map. I just don't know if I'll be able to get that many fruit types into this map. But we'll see what we can do. See right there? See how that's so straight? I don't want that. I kind of wanted it to curve like this more. But if that's the only way we can get it, that's fine. But dirt. And then when we come over here, we're either going to have sand, rock, blast, or something. I'm not 100% sure yet. But that'll be one pit. This will be our other pit. This will be a little pit. That's a little pit. Then if I didn't have room to do lime in one of these pits, I was going to put the lime back here. I mean, we could do asphalt in that and definitely use all these, but I think it's weird to just mine already ready asphalt out of the ground. That's not how it works. But I mean, I guess we could do that, but I'd rather try to get coal into the game. I have the tools to do it. I have just never done it before. Obviously, I've put in rock and everything else into the game dirt. I have never tried to do the coal. And the way I was going to try to do it was pulling it from another map. Pulling the code for it from another map. And hopefully I can get it to work. I might not have enough time to really mess with that. I would like to, though. I mean, who doesn't want to mine coal? Because I don't know. I'll definitely have to pull the textures over. The code for it, the code itself for it, I'd have to pull the textures over. I got to make sure I get everything I would need for it. Then we would need a sell point for it. All that good stuff. Alright, so I'm thinking of cutting into this hillside right here just a smidge bit more, just so I can cut this back some so this ain't sticking out so far. Obviously we're going to smooth it up some more, but I want to see what we're doing here first. Let's go back to replace. See what we can do here without going too far into this hillside. Back to it's down a little bit. I have to make it bigger. It's not wanting to work. Up. That's because I did remove, not replace. Alright, so place. Try it again. Here we go. Let's take this over. Place. Alright. Let's try this. Let's replace here. Let's grab this height, replace. Let's cut into that just a little bit. Like so. Alright, now let's go back to smooth and see what we can do. Any bad part is trying to make that to where that isn't so steep right here. Alright. Obviously it could be better, but it is a mine, guys, so yeah, keep that in mind. See what I did there? And guys gotta tell me that stuff. Look, I done moved the camera. That's what I get for having it sitting on the mouse pad. And when I move my arm for the mouse, it moves the camera. But it is a mine, so it's not going to be perfect. You might have some guys up here digging with the excavator that don't know what they're doing. Wink, wink. That's for all my co-workers. Wink, wink. Alright guys, I think that's gonna get where we need to be there. Alright. A little more touch up. Then we can go from this ramp and then finish digging our pit here. But I wanna get this right before we move on, because we're gonna have to dig that pit around this. That's awful wide, I believe. That's what sucks about not having a car here in the game, because at least with a car you can get an idea of what you got. And unfortunately, I had the first time I opened this up with the editor, those cars were there, and they're just not there. Whenever you go into the game, they're there. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these. And that's what we're gonna do too, guys. These here, I tried to change the color on it. I kind of know how to do it. So you got to go into the texture and open it up with some paint editor or something. Paint the texture and then throw it back in. But we're gonna have to get rid of the headlights, because when you go into the game, the headlights are on the vehicle. So we'll have to get rid of that. But let me go ahead and click on this. All right, Control D. And that copied that. So I'm gonna run over here and then Control B it and place a car there. I just want to see how wide that actually is. All right, so Control B, click. All right, so that's that's pretty wide. But obviously the 795 rock trucks, even the other rock trucks, are definitely bigger. The 795 is definitely bigger than this car, but the regular articulate dump truck isn't too much wider. But that gives us an idea of what we got for wideness on the road. Just throw a car in there. All right, so let me Control B again, because I want to throw it over here. Control B again. I want to throw it over here and see how wide these benches are. Alright, so that's good. It gives you enough room to sit on the bench with the excavator and dig your dirt and get your rock truck there. So that works. That's perfect. Alright. So we'll go ahead and we will delete that. See ya, bye. Now we're getting an idea of what we got. So again, that's definitely too wide, which is good because I'll be able to cut it down some. I want it to be a little bit wider. That way we can, like I said, that way we can line it with rocks. But I don't want it to be super wide. And now that we filled that hole in against the wall there, it looks a lot better. try to do it to where it smooths up the edge, but without dropping the road to where it's tilting to the outside. So that's why you'll see me just filling it back in here and there, and then I'll smooth it up again, just so it doesn't tilt too far to the outside as I'm trying to get it smooth. And then, I don't know, I haven't, since I started digging the pit, I have not thrown it in the game to test it. So maybe after today, I'll just throw it in game to make sure everything's to scale, everything's looking good, and then we'll get back to. I have not done anything off screen. Everything I've done so far, we have streamed it. That way everybody knows what's going on if you're following. You don't have to wonder what I did off screen, because it's all been on screen. Take a drink. Yeah. Now I'm wondering if I should cut that edge down or just leave it go. Kind of where I'm at right now. Cut it down or leave it go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow. So, trying to figure out whether I should cut this down some. I mean, it definitely looks like it's out too far. I know once I put rocks on it, it's going to make the road itself more narrow. But I don't want to cut it down and get too narrow. That's the problem. It's like making brush strokes. Wow, so I did this side over here, right? Yeah, I got that side. when you look at it back here, it's kind of wide. It's definitely kind of wide. But once I cut it down and then I smooth up the edge, it's going to make it skinny. And that's my only thing, is whenever you smooth up the edge, it pulls the edge down. And I want to keep it to where it's leaning like into the hillside instead of away from it. But I guess I'll figure it out. I normally do. It's hard to see with that balloon. I might have to go up and move the sun just so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, it's nice when you have the power to move the sun. Aye. I need a better graphics card, guys. I do. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna just trim that down just a hair, and then we'll smooth it up and see what we get. Excuse me. If anything, that's what we got an undo button for. So let's go back to replace. Control R, and we'll cut this edge down just a little bit here. So I want to nick this corner, but I don't want to mess it up for the top right there. So perfect. Let me zoom in a little. Try and get a better view of what I'm doing here. Right there. See, if I take too much of this, it'll cut into where you're coming out. So I think I want to start like just on the edge of that and make that turn right there with it. Just trim it down a little bit. All right, so we are on remove. That's not what we want. We want replace. Control R and trim this down a little bit. It's gonna make me get closer. It went back to remove. All right, replace. And back. Control R again. Let's see what's cracking. Alright, now it's working. See, that's a good thing too about having the strength. To pull down on the brush, just because now it's not making square edges when we do that replace, so we might not have to smooth it up now. We'll just have to see when we're done. See, the ramp looks, I mean, it looks good. It's just, it's out too far. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Let me get a closer view, see what we look like now. It's here towards the top. It gets kind of steep right there. It's right here. I'm gonna have to take this, just like cut that hump out right there. It's not too terrible, but still a hump. I just wish I had more time to work on it. Alright. So, putting holes out in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Now, put this back on smooth. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is like right. So I don't want to knock that road down, but I want to get this hump out of here. So knock that down. Knock that down. All I'm doing right now, guys, is subtracting. Now I'm smoothing. Just want to make sure that wasn't so steep right there towards the top. That was really moving some earth right there. Normally it doesn't move that much. Come back down to ground level. That seems a lot better now. I still got little holes here and there, but we could either take the holes out or we could leave them there and fill them up with water. Yeah, we could put water in them holes, make it look good. The ramp itself is still kind of steep, but obviously, if I go too far with it, then we'll be clear down to the end of that. I should make it to where this drops down into the next bench, but this is kind of here for, it really doesn't need to be here. Probably would have actually been better if I took it that way, but it'll be okay. Alright, now there's a weird hump bump thing there. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Just bring that ground up a little bit and then smooth it out. What did I just do? Unfortunately, all this takes time. You gotta get the little stuff because it'll be big time noticeable when you're in the game. I mean, if you really don't care, then just go in and slop it up. Alright, replace. I'm gonna cut this corner off right here. That corner's too short. Replace. I just gotta get it to where. I mean, if I put rock in here, it might make a difference because I can just make it like it was a rock there. But go. Now it's not as sharp. You know what? Let me go back to that. And just right here. Start replacing this. Cut this back a little bit more. I know I still got to get rock on this edge. So I don't want to go too far. Alright, now that looks a little bit better, I guess. But now I got that corner there again. Now, back on smooth. And tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop this down right here. Just keep dropping, drop. Cut into this hillside here a little bit more. Then that way I can really nick that corner off of there. And it won't matter. Drop it. Alright, that's smooth. Or you could do a little switchback right there too if you wanted to. Zoom in, see what we got. It's not too bad. Definitely got a little bit skinnier. Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead and smooth everything up and be done with it. Because I'll sit here and keep nitpicking it, trying to get it perfect. Well, we got a lot more work to do. Can't sit there and nitpick that. The only thing I do want to nitpick is this little edge right here. I gotta get this edge somewhat smoothed up there. And I just messed up. I might have to do an undo button there because I messed up our transition on the bridge there. And let's undo that. There we go. Yeah, definitely couldn't leave that because we had a nice transition. Alright, now I gotta hit that edge again. Like I said, I want to get the orange netting, and I can do like a little bit there. I just got to figure out what map that's on, so I can grab it from wherever it's at and pull it onto this map. There's a couple of places I want to use it. it's definitely still wide, but we're gonna put rocks on the edge here. Alright, now I'm gonna smooth up this edge a little bit. And I guess that's it. We'll get something else done. I wish it wouldn't glitch like that whenever you start doing something. Still gets kind of steep right there towards the top, but it'll be okay. Just smoothing this up now. See, that's what I don't like, how it grabs a hold of that the bottom of the hill and brings it out. So down there it's fine, just right there it kind of got me. Let's see. Ooh. So I'll try to knock that back just a notch. I know I should just leave it alone. I already know it. Right here, Control R. Ooh, we went in a little bit further than anticipated. Right here, Control R. Alright, I think we'll be good with that if we can get that. If we can get that to smooth up right, we'll be good with that. Take and just run down this edge a bit. That's better. It ain't sticking all out in the ramp now. Ah, hello. Wrong button. Here we go. That's what I was trying to do. Punch the hole in a ramp. All right. I think I ought to be happy with it. If not, I'm gonna keep messing stuff up. So fix one thing, mess up another. All right. Oops! Look at that. Digging monster holes. So, yeah, exit out of that before we dig some more holes. Now, right there, you see we got kind of a lean in the road. We really can't do, because I didn't want to take the road down any further. It's kind of steep. So, oops. I ended up really having to knock the road down right there to take the steepness out of that. I'm gonna try to bring it up just a hair, and then we'll get out of here. We'll finish digging our pit. Alright. It's not too bad. Like I said, I haven't had this in game since we started the pits. I had it in game a lot when I was placing the Home Depot building over there. In a massive Home Depot building. But since then, I haven't had it in game. So sometime after the stream, I'm gonna throw it in game just to make sure our pits and everything's to scale. Make sure all that stuff's all good. think we're okay to start going a little bit deeper now. But yeah, then the idea with this ramp was it was all supposed to be deeper than this, but it's not. It actually lined up pretty good. So now we're going to control this next bench here. Put this on replace. And control R. Alright. Just because I know those are nicely spread out there. So I'm going to use that same height to go down again in this pit. Hopefully this all works out just because of the way it ended up there, but I think it'll be okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Take and I'm gonna make all this rough dirt real smooth round. That needs to be add. Alright. I'm going to, okay, we're on rough dirt. I'm gonna go ahead and paint this real quick. Just to get rid of that right there. Okay, then this grass right here, it all depends. If I make this rock, it might be different. I don't know which pit I want to make my rock pit right now. Because I'm gonna take and blend that just like this we did right here, and I'm gonna have that fade out into dirt or whatever it's gonna be. Alright, we can get rid of that grass. Alright. Again, yeah, if nobody heard, I finally got the merch store set up. The link to it's down in the description. So if you want to check out some Triple D gaming gear, we got a few things on there right now. I don't have a whole bunch, but I do got a few things on there right now if you want to check it out. Yeah, we buzzed the hair off. Let's see. Yeah, I might go ahead and I might bring this out a little bit. Right here, guys. I was just looking at it up there. How this ramp comes up and then it's just a straight wall right here. I might actually bring this out into like a half moon circle or something, just so it doesn't look so weird right there. It's just a straight wall and it looks weird to me. And it's bothering me a little bit. But we might go ahead and do that. So let's go back to our terrain tool. Back on replace. Put our round brush back on. We've been streaming for an hour and 37 minutes. I need to start scheduling so that way I can get some more concurrent viewers while I'm streaming. But again, it's hard to schedule because I really don't know when I'm able to stream, and I don't want to say, hey, I'm streaming and at a certain day at a certain time and I'm just not able to. I just don't want to do that. And I know not everybody's into watching somebody make maps, but alright. Or edit maps, make maps, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I gotta figure out. Yeah, I'm probably just going to leave that. So whenever you drive across here on this bench, when you're in this pit, you'll be on the same bench. That's probably what we'll do. We'll leave it like that. I gotta find some netting. I gotta find that netting, guys, so I can add to the mine here. Then I gotta figure out how exactly we're going to set this up for our pit. I'm gonna need the crushers going over there, obviously, and then I'm gonna need man, I can't even think right now. Digging holes. I'm gonna need the bunker. Some bunkers over there. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Maybe I can have it where you can drop down in. You come in here through here, and you can drop down in. Or you can switch back right here. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let's just finish digging this here. I probably could have made this one giant pit, but it would be massive. So that's why I split it off there. Alright, now I'm gonna zoom in and see what we got on this edge, because I know it's weird. Trying to think too, guys, of some other public work stuff we can do. Like, what else can we do as far as public work stuff? So we can have it. So whenever you come through here, just like we got here, kind of, but it'll be like a switchback from the other side too. Right. So whenever you come in, then it'll come over and then come down like this. So that way, whenever you come in from that side, you can turn down in there as well. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, then this is going to be our road. And it just keeps glitching on me. Yeah, so this will be our road up here. In between the two pits. My head is just actually might not be wide enough though, guys, to tell you the truth. I don't know. So, man, I just don't want to move. Stop and go, stop and go. It might be trying to tell me something. Yeah, it might be saying, yeah, just go ahead and end your stream there, because I'm having problems. Alright, now let me do another replace. Control replace. Control R. And then just widen this back up just this part right here. Because yes, it's wide enough for cars and trucks and whatnot, but again, we'll probably line the road there with rock. So to make sure it's wide enough. Control R again, and we'll leave that rough for now. Alright, oops. And then what I was supposed to do, guys, is I was supposed to be digging this pit real quick and then jumping back over and finishing our pit over there. But that ramp kind of got us just the way it is. And I was kind of wanting to make a round edge on there just a little bit. So let me Control R. Control R that. And just make this a little bit wider right here. so whenever I pop this out just a hair, I mean, I might just take this and just take that roundness right there from our paintbrush there, a little half moon, and just throw that into it just so it ain't that straight edge right there looking weird. And then we'll still put our ramp in right there maybe. That's about the best place for it, to tell you the truth. Now that I got this dug down, now I'm like, it just feels like it's not big enough. Even though it's actually bigger than the first one we put in there. I think. But it's coming along, guys. Let's get the nice aerial. I mean, our mining area is going to be huge. It's almost, because it's all this right here, almost a quarter of the map. Not quite a quarter, but we got a lot. Then we're going to have, I'm going to try to get it to where we're able to like get a long stick excavator and dredge this. We'll have a couple landslides over here, maybe blocking the road. We're going to have to clean up. I got a couple other little projects, but other than that, I gotta think of some other stuff we can do as far as public work stuff. All right. So maybe I should start tackling this. Maybe I'll get this done right here, and then we'll pick up in the next stream. So let me Control R this height right here. Control R. Wow. Yeah, see, that looks better already. Bringing that out like that. It just looks more natural. Alright, let's see. Now we'll have to fix that again. All right, now we gotta zoom in there and fix that again. Oop. I gotta fix that too. Oh, Wrong button. I still had it on replays. Smooth. There we go. That probably actually made our ramp too steep again there towards the top. I think it might be alright. Of course, I had to mess with this again. Alright. Yeah, I was like, wow, that's going quick, but I forgot I turned the strength up on it. Yeah, that looks a lot better, guys. I don't know about you, but yeah, it definitely looks better. Alright, now, throw a ramp into here. And then whenever we do the next layer down, then we'll have to figure out where we're going to throw our next switch back or whatever. So, but I'm going to put it right here to where you can turn from there or come through from the other side. Turn right down into there. Square boost. There, pop out. Alright, now wow, that went quick. Control or replacing. Control or. Alright. Oh wow. Jumping on the ground. Like, why ain't it moving? Hitting the wrong button. Right, so let me control R this right here. And then now smooth. See how nice that went? Yeah, why didn't the first ramp go that nice? I know why, because it was so high up in the air. Yummy. I don't know, guys. First mine I've seen where a bridge connects the two pits together. They're like that. I mean, there might be one out there, but it's the first one I've seen. See, this one's cool, but the more defined the ramps to get down into the pit, I think that looks better. This one's okay though, but this one here is definitely better. Oh man. We're going to replace this, guys. Make this a little bit wider. Right to here, like that. It was getting kind of skinny right there. Alright, put it back on smooth. See, I should leave it like that, guys, and just paint that rock texture. What do you think? I got rocks. I can put rocks in there. See, this layer isn't very deep. It's either that or I made a pretty long ramp, which, I mean, I did make a long ramp there. It's definitely longer than what I needed, but it'll be a nice transition. All right. That's about it for now. And then when we come back, we will see that. Once I put the rocks there, you'll be able to see that that's ramp. But that's what we got right now, guys. I don't know. It's coming together slowly. We're getting there. I just gotta, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing here. I was gonna leave those trees there, but with putting a rock crusher there, I don't know if we're gonna want to leave trees. Obviously this is supposed to be a farm. I think whenever you come in new farmer mode, I think they put you over here. It'd be nice if they put you here. I'm not sure though. I don't think they put you here. So it's a nice spot for the crusher though. Either on this lower level or up there on the high. It all depends. I'll get the crusher in here, get it set down, see what it looks like, and we'll go from there. Might have to be up here, and then we'll put like pits to store rock and stuff down here, or bunkers, or vice versa. Put the crusher down here, and then put the bunkers up there. We'll figure it out. But for right now, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, hit that subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.